What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Daylight Show. If you're unfamiliar with this series, this is the side series where we take a break from Dead by Daylight and talk about all things related to life. Today, I want to take some time to talk about acceptance, the idea of acceptance, and acceptance of the present moment. This can be challenging at times, especially when we're in places in our life where we don't want to accept the present situation. Usually it's bad situations. Like life has got you down. You are depressed over a breakup. You are unhappy with your job. You don't like where you're at in life. You don't feel accomplished. You don't feel fulfilled. You haven't attracted the relationship you want to have yet. You don't have the finances you want to have yet. Maybe you don't have the health you want to have yet. Maybe you're working on the journey of weight loss, losing weight. Whatever it may be, it's hard to find acceptance of the present moment when life isn't going your way. But it's in those moments, guys, where it is almost vital to reconnect with this idea of acceptance to avoid, to prevent yourself from going absolutely crazy. And I think with me, I'm going to get a little personal on this one and kind of talk about things that I've been going through and why I've got this idea of acceptance fresh and back on my mind. And honestly, it's because things are not going well, guys. Like, I'll be honest, I'm kind of going through a breakup right now. There was a woman. There's always a woman. It's always a woman, guys. It's literally always a girl. I swear to God. Anyways, there was a woman that I had been seeing for the last, I don't know, what, 4 months or so. And here's the thing, and this is what's going to sound so silly to you guys. Like, I'm not going to go into painstaking detail, but I got drawn into this woman. And at the start, I knew that this wasn't a good fit for me. She didn't have the ideal qualities that I wanted in a partner. But, dude, she was hot. What can I say? She was hot. She was into me. And I decided, what the hell? Let me try it out and let me see where things go. And now fast forward to now, like, oh my god, I feel like dog shit, dudes. But let me get a little bit more into the story. So, anyways, I decide to give it a go, and I think where I went wrong looking back on things is sex. Honestly, it's sex. The sex was hot. It was amazing. And that caused me to ignore all the red flags that were there. Like the red flags had been there even before I went on a date with this woman, but I succumbed to my humanly pleasures, my humanly lust. What's the word I'm looking for? My primal urges, and I decided to what the hell? Let me go out with this woman. And now, if you partake in modern society's views of like sex and dating and relationships, you're probably like, oh, whatever, you had sex, it's no big deal. Well, to me, it is a big deal, guys, because I don't do the casual sex thing anymore. Like, it's not for me. I don't think it ever was for me. If I ever bought into that idea, it was because society was shoving it down my throat, saying this is just how we live our lives. But I'm at the point now where I like sleeping with people I have a genuine connection with, and if it's not that thing, I don't want it. But that being said, I felt like I had a genuine connection with this woman, and I had known her for many months before we even started going out. So it wasn't like I was sleeping with a random woman, but oh my God, the sex was mind blowingly good. I'm going to be real. It was so good that I got swept up in to this reality where I was just ignoring every single red flag, every single warning sign, every single thing, like all my alarms going off saying, "What are you doing, man? This is not the woman for you. She's gonna hurt you. She's not in a good place. She's kind of broken." And that's kind of what I got attracted to. And I think this is probably the first taste of a toxic relationship I've ever had because she was, I don't want to say like she was broken, but she definitely wasn't healed and at a place where she could be an adequate partner for someone in a relationship. But me, on the flip side of things, guys, I did the work. I quit drinking alcohol. I've been sober 2 years now. I even took a year and a half off from dating when I quit drinking alcohol. So I just recently got back into even dating girls. So this is one of the first women I've actually been with since the sobriety, since getting sober. So like I was saying, this has been like one of the first women I've been with since, getting sober and getting my life together. And I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't make a better choice, but it is what it is. These things happen. And long story short, before I knew it, I was invested in this woman. I was invested emotionally. And like I said, this woman was just not in a healthy place. She didn't have her life together. There were so many warning flags, red flags, just like if I told you the details, you guys would be slapping me right now, like, bro, why didn't you get out of this sooner? And the answer is I had this savior mentality. And I'm just like, not, I know I cannot save a person. And I think a lot of times we get attracted to people because we feel like we can change them to some degree. Now, I was lucky and I caught that within me very early. I'm like, no, I cannot fix this woman. But what I can do is I can be a good man, an honest man, a loyal man, and I can stand by her side and hold her hand while she's working through her shit. And that was kind of how I looked at it. But the thing is, guys, like, just how shitty her situation and things in her life were, like, because she had been in so many bad relationships and because she had dated so many narcissists and because like she's just been through so much shit. I empathize with that so much. And I think a big part of it too was the sex too. Like the sex, I started connecting emotionally with this woman and then I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be that hero. I wanted to be the good guy um for this person, but in reality, guys, like she wasn't even ready to accept that energy. She wasn't in a healthy place. And I knew this all along that this wasn't a person for me. Like I could catch myself like feeling like I was always doing like 90% of the work, like I'm the one there for her. I'm validating her emotions. I'm picking her up when she's down. I am constantly giving, 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 and frequently feeling like this person didn't give a shit about me because she was so caught up in her life and her negative energy and her issues that she didn't have much time or effort to even put into me, like to caring about me, to taking a genuine interest in me. But because I don't know, man, my dinosaur lizard brain, like, hey, she's giving you sex, whatever. I'm putting into this woman, and I'm investing, and I'm investing, and I'm investing, and I'm seeing myself from the third person view while all this is happening. I'm like, bro, I'm having these talks with myself, like, bro, what are you doing, dude? This is not the girl for you. Like, I can't be responsible for fixing her. But I still want to be there. I still want to be sweet to this woman. I still want to do good to her. But at the same time, I'm starting to realize, like, dude, like this is not a healthy partnership. This is you putting all this work and getting almost nothing in return. Sometimes it felt like scraps, guys. Sometimes the affection was very low. Sometimes I just the energy wasn't there. And I could tell this whole time, but somehow along I still got roped into this thing and then 4 months later it ended, which is where I'm at today. Like things ended a few days ago. And I'll say it's things are basically over at this point. There might be another conversation just to clarify some, just to tie up some loose ends, but in my heart I feel like this is finally over. And it fucking hurts, dudes. It hurts. Like breakups and me just they're never a good thing. And I hate the effing feeling. And I told myself before I even got invested into this woman, like, hey, what are you doing, dude? There's a good chance this person doesn't have the criteria you're looking for in like a partner. But I got swept up in it and I rode the train anyways, even though I saw that this train ride was going nowhere. I did it. I did it. And I don't have a logical reason for you guys. And the reason why is because none of it was logical. It was all emotional, guys. Like my heart and my brain have literally just not been on the same team for the whole course of this last 4 months. Like my heart's been wanting to emotionally invest and give to this woman, and my brain has been telling me, dude, get out. dude, don't do it. She's gonna break her heart, dude. Don't do it, man. And well, 4 months later, yeah, it's over. She basically broke up with me, but it didn't really feel like a full breakup because honestly, I had been thinking about that I should break up with this woman for like the last few months anyway. So it was kind of like, yeah, it was coming, but the feelings still suck, dudes. And I'm at this place right now, and that's why I'm kind of bringing all this back to this idea of acceptance because I don't want to accept that it's over, dudes. Like it's been a week. It's early. It's fresh. I still miss this woman. I long for this woman. I am addicted to the fantasy of what we could be or what we could become. And I know this is bullshit. This is bullshit. There is no fantasy. There is no fantasy. If you're watching this now and you're going through a breakup or a similar situation, guys, there is only what is today. And you have to accept it. Like, I have to accept this. Like, this woman is no longer a part of my story. We shared a good time together. It was great. Even though my heart just longs for it, like, I wish things had been different. I wish we would get back together. I wish she would heal through her stuff and be a good partner for me. And I wish, like, all of these wishes, all of these fantasies, but none of them are real. And these are the games that our hearts will play with our minds. Like, our brains and our hearts are never on the same team. Like, because we tell ourselves these stories, dude. We just, I want to believe that things could be different than what they already are. Why am I having difficulty accepting the way things are? And I think it's just pain. It's avoidance of pain. We don't want to feel the way we feel. I don't want to feel sad about this woman right now because God, I miss her. I'm not gonna lie. I miss this person. But I also know she's not for me. And it's like you go down this spiral of just like fantasizing about what it could be, rationalizing, thinking, what did you do wrong? Like, whatever thoughts are coming in your head, like, guys, don't believe them because it's not true. It's just part of the normal process. And you got to accept the way things are because at the end of the day, it's over. And I got to pick myself up and I got to move forward. And if you're dealing with shit, whatever it is you're dealing with, a breakup, just a severe unhappiness with where you're at in life, you've got to accept it and then just move forward from that. And it's hard, guys, because when we're in painful places, like right now, I feel like shit. I spent the last few days just going to the gym and laying around the house and just didn't really want to do much, man, and just really pining for this chick. And I sound like a broken record. Oh my God, dude. But this shit fucking hurts. It really does, man. But I'm also wise enough now. I'm 32. I've been through enough breakups. I know the drill. It's a fantasy. That thing you want, it doesn't exist, dudes. And if you need more evidence, you just look in the present moments and accept what is. Like the fact is, this person's gone. It didn't work out. So why is my brain fantasizing about these alternate realities where it does work out? Because it's bullshit. That's like the games our minds play with each other. And another thing, guys, is you don't settle or chase after someone who doesn't chase after you. You know, this woman ended things. That's it. It's done. The cord is cut. There is no winning her back. There is no chasing her. All there is moving forward, taking my ass to the gym, working on me, working on my purpose, working on my life, and moving forward. And this is incredibly hard to do, guys, because like if you've been through a breakup or two, it fucking sucks, dude. And the only reason I'm handling, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm handling this kind of well. I do feel pretty shitty and sad about it, but I'm also like wise enough to know, like, it's just how it is, bro. You just, you take the hit, you take the jab, you keep moving forward. Is what it is, man. Like, is what it is. And at the end of the day, there's nothing left for us to do but accept what is, guys. And I think that's the hardest part because when we're going through these painful things, it's so difficult to accept the lesson. Like for using me as an example, like what's the lesson here with me and this girl? Well, one, I should have probably listened to my gut a lot sooner. Two, I probably should not have gotten involved with this woman. I knew from the start. But dick brain. Letting myself get sucked into something I should not have been getting sucked into. No pun intended. Oh my god. And then, but how do we accept these lessons while we're going through it? And it's something I am wrestling with right now. I'm struggling to just accept the way things are and to see the lesson in it. I know in a few months, looking back on this, I'll be glad it happened. In a few years, I'll look back and I'll laugh that I even thought about making this video about things. And the lessons will be obvious in the future. But right now, they're not. They're not. Like, what am I accepting? I'm accepting that I should have listened to my gut. I should have put more faith in my gut instinct. What else can I accept and learn from this moment? You know, just sometimes shit sucks and it doesn't make sense, and you gotta just laugh about it, man. I'm surprised I'm actually like laughing right now. Oh, dude, this game of life is a pain. It's a pain in the ass, man. And I don't know what you're going through, guys, but do your best, man, because at the end of the day, you can't make yourself miserable fantasizing about what ifs. What if something happened this way? What if this happened? What if this was going to happen in the future? What if I messed this up? Because that's no way to live your life, guys. You got to just accept the way things are today and then pick up the pieces, move forward. You don't like your job? Well, you're stuck doing it for a little bit, but make a plan. Save some money, get out of that job, get a new job. You're heartbroken? Well, this video is exactly for you guys. You just move forward, man. You move forward. It hurts, dude. It sucks. It fucking sucks. But you know what? It's just another heartbreak on the road to finding that person. Because you only have to win once, guys. That's the one good thing about dating and all these downsides and bullshits is that you only have to win once. Well, I say that, but America's got like a 50% divorce rate now. But hopefully, you're one of the 50% who gets lucky and doesn't have to deal with that. Anyways, guys, is it your job? Is it your health? Are you tired? And I don't want to make this sound like, oh, if you're overweight and you're just in bad shape, you need to accept that. But on the other hand, accept it. Don't beat yourself up about it. There's no point in beating yourself up. If things are bad for you, if you feel bad about yourself, if your health is bad, accept it. Do not linger on it. Do not beat yourself up about it because you will just spiral. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to not spiral over these women. I'm trying to pick myself up, recenter, refocus. And I'm telling you guys, as someone who's actively going through shit right now, accept the moment. If you're overweight, if you don't like your job, if you don't like where you're at in life, if you haven't figured out your life purpose, accept where you're at. There's no benefit to beating yourself up anymore. Feel those feelings. That's fine. Not saying don't feel your feelings. I'm feeling my feelings right now. I'm talking to you guys about it. But then get to this place where you accept it. Accept what is, because that is what is. It'd be ridiculous to think anything else other than what is what it could be. And honestly, I have this quote. It's on my phone. I'm recording my phone. I can't pull it out right now. But it went like it was something like, how ridiculous is it to hope that something is something it's not when the evidence is that it's not. Don't even quote me on that. That was horrible. The quote itself was much better, I promise. But guys, accept your situations, your circumstances. Don't beat yourself up about them. But that doesn't mean you don't strive to make the changes. So feel your feelings, guys. I'm going to feel my feelings. After I get off this video here with you guys, I'm going to lay back down on my bed and probably do nothing the rest of the day. Like, I'm surprised I even got up to like record this here. But feel those feelings, guys. Accept them. But also make a plan, guys. Make a plan. Don't stay stuck. Stay on your path, man. women too, whoever's out there, stay focused on the next thing. And I don't know what the next thing is for you. I don't know what the next thing is for me. But we got to keep moving forward, guys. Take care of yourselves. Get up, go to the gym, cry it out if you need to, punch your pillow, take a cold ass shower, and just scream bloody murder. I do that sometimes. It actually does help. And just feel it out, guys. Feel it out. Accept it and make a plan to change your current situation. I don't know what you're going through. I can only tell you what I'm going through, but I think the rules of acceptance are universal. You accept where you're at. Stop beating yourself up about it. Stop being in resistance to the way things are. Dust yourself off. Move forward. Make a plan. On that note, my friends, I hope you have an amazing evening. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.